Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. So this will be a very short video where I will discuss about question number 4 and question number 10 from the previous chapter revision test number 2 where I was having some confusion regarding the question number 4 and question number 10 I could not solve the problem. So chapter revision test number 2 was based on problems from the chapters of polygons, quadrilaterals and parallelograms. If you have not watched that chapter revision test 2 video, then I strongly suggest that you watch that video. So this video is part of the playlist CBSE Maths for class 8 following the textbook of author R.S. Aggarwal. If you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed, and if you are watching my videos regularly or watching this video for the first time and my videos are beneficial to you, then I strongly suggest and request that you please support me by subscribing to my channel, and also do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's get started with this video. Okay, so I will discuss about the question number 4 and question number 10. So the question number 4 was I have the PDF of the chapter revision test number 2 on the left hand side. So question number 4 was about ABCD was given as a kite where angle D was given as 105 degree, angle C was given as 50 degree, and we were asked to find the values of X and Y. Where x degree is the value measure of the angle B and Y degree is the measure of the angle A. Now in the solution, in the previous video, in the solution I was having two choices as the solution, that is choice A and B, but the book from where I took this question, in that book the answer is given as B. The answer is B. Now the answer is B. Since it was a single, this is a multiple choice, this is an MCQ question, single correct choice question, only one choice will be correct. Now the thing is that I saw the solution of the problem in that book, and the way it was solved, it means that visually from the diagram of the kite, it is probably maybe in the PDF my diagram is not exactly as it was given in the book, but on the right hand side, as you can see, I have drawn the kite in a which is looking a little different from the actual problem on the left hand side. So based on the diagram that I have drawn on the right hand side, if you see this kite ABCD, it is quite obvious. It is from visually you can see, you can I mean you cannot guarantee, but you can feel that angle B and angle D are equal. Since more or less they are equal, and definitely angle C is not equal to angle A. Visually, this is not, there is no mathematical proof about this, regarding this, that angle B will be equal to angle D or angle C will be equal to angle A. No, there is no mathematical proof. My solution, that if you ignore the visual aspect, then actually mathematically this problem can have two solutions, which are choices A and B. But if you see visually the kite, you will see that more or less the angle D and B are looking equal, and angle C and angle A are not equal. So from this visual interpretation, it is evident that angle B will be equal to 105 degree, and angle A will be, okay, so we will have angle B is will be equal to 105 degree. Now, so this means that angle B and angle D are the opposite equal angles in the kite. We know in a kite only one pair of opposite angles are equal. So now we can say that since it's a kite, it's a quadrilateral, we must have angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D will be equal to 360 degree. The sum of all the angles in a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So this implies angle A, which is y degree, and angle B and angle D are equal. So it will be angle B plus angle D will be twice of angle 105 degree, and we have angle C. Angle C is 50 degree, is equal to 360 degree. So this implies y degree plus 210 degree plus 50 degree is equal to 360 degree. This implies y degree is equal to 360 degree minus 260 degree, which is 100 degree. So this implies x is equal to 105 and y is equal to 100. See, hence B is the correct choice if you solve this problem by doing a visual interpretation. Since visually from the figure kite, that is the figure I have drawn on the right hand side, it is you can have a feel that angle B is equal to angle D. Definitely 50 angle C is not equals to angle A. One more thing is that this is one way of visual interpretation. The another visual interpretation is that in a kite you must know that in a kite the diagonal which connects the two opposite equal angle is bisected. If you, in this diagram on the right hand side, if I connect the diagonal BD, if I connect the diagonal BD and AC and AC, you will see that the diagonal AC is not bisected, but the diagonal BD is bisected. From this fact, you will know that since diagonal BD is bisected, angle D and B must be equal. So this is another way of interpretation. So I was not expecting that the solution will actually depend on visually interpreting how the kite is looking like. I mean, how the visual aspect of the kite. I was thinking of solving it purely based on mathematical formulas and concept. Anyway, so choice B is the correct answer. Okay, so that was question number 4. Now question number 10. The thing is that I also looked at the solution on the problem from where I took this problem. In the problem it is given that PQRS, as you can see from the problem set, PQRS is a quadrilateral. And the angle bisector of angle P is meeting the side SR at X. PX is the angle bisector of angle P, and YR is the angle bisector of R. And it was given that angle XPY is X degree and angle RXP is Y degree, and it was also given angle X is to Y, the ratio of angle X and Y is 1:3. Then we have to check whether the quadrilateral PQRS is a square or rectangle or kite or a rhombus. Now, and also it was given that PX is parallel to YR. It was given PX is parallel to YR, and I was not able to solve this problem. If you have already solved this problem, then it's fine. But when I was looking at the solution, in the solution I saw it was solved using the fact that PY is parallel to XR. The solution was solved using the fact that PY is parallel to XR, whereas in the problem it was given PX is parallel to YR. So this was the problem. So I apologize that it was actually not my fault. it is the fault of the book. I will not mention the book. In the problem statement, it was given something and the solution was using some another fact. Okay, so let's now try to solve the problem if we ignore that Px is parallel to YR. Let's say what is problem? Let's say okay. Let's say I was having some problem with the audio. Let's say it is given that Py is parallel to XR. So we are having Py is parallel to XR. 1 second, friend. I will quickly check whether the audio is okay or not. Okay, I think the audio is okay. From at this point of time, if the audio is not okay, I'm really sorry. Okay, so let's say Py is parallel to XR. Now, what can we have? How do we solve? How do we know that what kind of quadrilateral PQRS is? So, Py is parallel to XR means that we will have Py parallel to XR, and we can have Px is a transversal So this will imply that x degree and y degree are are co-interior angles or are supplementary. Supplementary means the sum of their values is 180 degree. So we must have x degree plus y degree equals to 180 degree. Since x degree and y degree are supplementary, that is fine, but it is wrong to say that x degree and y degree are co-interior angles. No, that is wrong. Actually, x angle xpy and angle rxp are co-interior angles. Since Py is parallel to XR and Px is a transversal. Okay. Now it is also given that x degree is to y degree is equal to 1:3. So this will imply that x degree divided by y degree will be equal to 1/3. This implies that y degree will be equal to thrice of x degree. Using the fact that y degree is equal to 3 times x degree and x degree plus y degree equals to 180 degree, we can have x degree plus 3x degree is equal to 180 degree. So this implies 4x degree is equal to 180 degree. This implies x degree is equal to 180 degree by 4, which is 45 degree. Okay. So x is 45. Now, okay. Now this implies what is y? Y degree is equal to 3 into 45 degree. This is 135 degree. So x degree is 45 degree and y is 135 degree. Now, so what will be this angle? So angle PXS will be, since angle PXS plus y degree, they are linear pair of angles, so they are supplementary. Their sum will be equal to 180 degree since they are linear pair. Now this implies what is angle PXS? So we have angle PXS will be equal to 180 degree minus y degree. This is equal to 180 degree minus y is 135 degree, which is equal to 45 degree. So we are having PXS is also 45 degree. Now, okay, so X is 45 degree. This means X is 45 degree. So this means this angle will also be 45 degree. Since X degree is nothing but half of angle P, that is X degree is the half of angle P. Now, so what is angle P? Angle P is nothing but 2 into X degree. This is equal to 2 into 45 degree. This is equal to 90 degree. So angle P is 90 degree. Angle P is 90 degree. Also in triangle PXS we are having angle S, angle PSX will be equal to, using the angle sum property of a triangle, this will be equal to 180 degree minus XPS will be equal to XPS minus angle PXS. Now this is equal to 180 degree. What is angle XPS? Angle XPS is 45 degree. 45 degree. And also angle PXS is also 45 degree. So this is 45 degree. This is equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree. This is equal to 90 degree. So we can see that angle, what is angle PSX is nothing but angle S. So we are having angle S is also equal to 90 degree. So angle P is 90 degree, angle S is 90 degree. Now, now since PY is parallel to PY parallel to XR implies that PQ is also parallel to SR. PQ is also parallel to SR. So in the quadrilateral PQRS, we are having one pair of sides parallel, one pair of opposite sides parallel, and and also P and S are 90 degree each. Now, so we can say that PY, it is given that PY, please refer the diagram on the left hand side. PY is parallel to XR, will imply that PQ is parallel to SR. So this will imply that angle Q and angle R are co-interior angles. Co-interior angles means they are the adjacent angles on the same side of the transversal. Co-interior angles where QR is the transversal. QR is the transversal. So this implies that angle Q plus angle R must be equal to 180 degree. Okay. Must be equal to 180 degree. So we have found P is equal to 90 degree and also S is equal to 90 degree. So two angles of the quadrilateral are 90 degree each. Okay. Now from this can we say that PQRS is a rectangle. we cannot say about can it be a rectangle? So no, we need to have we also need to prove that Q and R are also the measure of the angle Q and R, they must also be each 90 degree. Okay. Now, what is so X is okay. So fine. So we are having Py parallel to SR. So that means Py is parallel to XR is SR. That means this angle will also be X degree, because PQ is parallel to SR and YR is a transversal. No, and PQ is a transversal. PQ is parallel to SR. PQ is parallel to SR. PQ is parallel to SR and what can we have? PQ is parallel to SR and YR is a transversal. So we must have this angle will also be X degree because angle. Now let me quickly copy this figure so that I can refer. Okay, so we are having this. Now, why I am so so X is 45 degree, X is 45 degree and Y is 135 degree. PQ is parallel to SR. PQ is parallel to SR. PQ is parallel to SR. No, this is not X degree. I am not sure about this. This will also be not X degree. From the fact that PQ is parallel to SR, we will have, if let's say this angle is Z degree, if this is Z degree, this will also be Z degree, because so we have Z degree is nothing but half of angle R, half of angle R. And since PQ is parallel to SR, we must also have PQ is parallel to SR, implies that this angle will also be Z degree. This angle will also be Z degree. — 135. PQ parallel to SR. PQ parallel to SR. Then we can have PQ parallel to SR and if we consider and YR is a transversal YR is a transversal, this will imply that YR is a transversal this plus this Z. Somehow we must we need to find the value of Z. How can we find the value of Z? It's this will be this is PQ is parallel to SR. PQ is parallel to SR, and we are having PX, and we are having RY. So this is Y, this is Y, what S is 90 degree, S is 90 degree and P is 90 degree, fine, and we know Y, we know the Y. S is 90 degree and P is 90 degree. So definitely Q plus R is 90 degree, Q plus R will be 180 degree, and angle Q 180 minus what will be angle Q? Angle Q will be 180 degree minus this to this is equal to this twice of Z degree. So angle P plus angle S plus angle Q plus angle R should be equal to 360 degree, as it is the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral. Now angle P plus this is angle P is 90 degree, angle S is 90 degree. And we have angle Q is 180 degree minus twice of Z degree, and plus R. Oh, it is becoming an identity. R is twice Z. No, it's becoming an identity. I'm stuck once again. So x degree is, we have found to be 45. Y is 135. Y is 135. So this is definitely 90 degree. P is 90 degree. PY is parallel to PQ is parallel to SR. PQ is parallel to SR. Oh. How do I find Z? Now definitely if P and Q, we know that PQ is parallel to SR, and this is, so far we have got this information. Now from this information we cannot yet say that PQRS will be a rectangle, because PQ may not be equal to SR. Z, we must find Z. Z has to be 45 degree. Z has to be 45 degree. How do we find Z? PQ parallel to SR. We are having 45, 45. Z, Z, Z. Why Z? What is this angle? Sorry friend, I yet this was my second attempt. I yet couldn't solve it. I will leave it. I hope now that you know that the actual problem statement is PY parallel to XR, I hope you will be able to solve it. I failed to solve it. I will not make the video longer. I tried enough, but I failed. So I just wanted to address question number 4 and question number 10. So question number 4 was regarding the rhombus, where it was regarding the kite, where using visual interpretation from the figure in the given problem, it was evident that visually it was evident that the diagonal BD was bisected by the diagonal AC. In that case, angle D and B will be equal. So X will be 105 degree, and once X is found, we can find Y from the fact that the sum of all the angles is equal to 360 degree. So that is all for this video. I don't know whether this video will be useful to you or not. If it is, then please like it, share it with your friends, and once again, please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. If you are able to solve the problem number 10, then I will be pleased to know if you can write down 1 or 2 lines how you solved it, just some hint. I will appreciate that. So I will end the video here. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.